Hello, I am putting together a video for you all teaching social studies and the arts in grades 1 through 6 uh, as an introduction to seeing what is on the Canvas platform, where things are, and where to go. And of course, if anything is not clear or whatever, you can always shoot an email and we can even uh, have a Zoom conference of our own one-to-one during mutually convenient times. That being said, in Canvas, there have been two announcements already. I'm going to switch this to the student view. And in the announcements, we had the checklist that I'm famous for in my own personal life and in my teaching life. It's important that you go to this checklist and see what is there and, map this out in your digital calendars or your paper calendars, whatever it is, because your journey this summer is to complete this course in a timely fashion. Every point counts, and the information is going to be unpacked with teaching memos, uh, discussion boards, and a few critical assignments that are going to help manifest your understanding of building through backwards design a lesson plan that will eventually become a unit of instruction that you can teach. And then it's through the lens of literacy, but it's the social studies themes in grades 1 to 6. And by the time you've taken this course by the assignment 3, which is the framework analysis, you'll be able to know what a grade band is between 1 to 6 and what are the grade band themes in 1 to 6 in the social studies per the national curriculum, as well as New York State's framework that goes from K-12. You'll be focusing on 1 to 6 and picking a theme that's grade appropriate, as well as the literacy strategy that's proven. Now, we're going to go into the uh, module or the Canvas platform. So you see the syllabi. Here I am. There is my address. Zoom office hours are always the same number. I'll be pushing that out. You should have prerequisites. Everything is here. It's aligned to the CLOs as well as the all situations that are appropriate in completion of your degree. We're going to go into the module section. Again, this video is going to be housed in under the memorandum of understanding that you need to do, as well as the college academic integrity statement that you do for all coursework at Toro. Goal book. I'm going to be doing a video about this. It's really a great way to use artificial intelligence and that you can pick your grade. You can pick the subject, social studies, you can do general special ed, and it gives you all the different tools that you need to work with students that are general ed population as well as moderate to severe needs in the special ed population. Remember, you're getting licensed in both general and special ed for grades 1 to 6. So this goal book, you'll use it if you haven't already in 694 and in 695. I think it's a really good idea to try it for a month and see what you can do in designing your measurable objectives using those numbers that are so critical in the lesson that you're designing, which will become a unit of instruction. The National Social Studies Standards are listed right here. If you click on the link, you can see it right here. Scroll down. All right, so also the additional social studies resources, they're in the Canvas platform for essential questions. It's right here. All right. So these are really who, what, when, where, how. It should never be things like, do you know? Because the answer can be no, and that's the end of the conversation. It's not very open-ended. All right, so other situations in the theorist and theories, okay, very important. This is designed from way back a decade ago when I was helping candidates get to the TPA or the Ed TPA with Pearson. Today, we need to get you through and just apply all these theorists to your lesson planning and why you're making these choices. If it's arts-based, you'd use Dr. Dewey, learn by doing. But what if your scholars or students aren't visual learners and whatever their modality is, you're aligning it to this theorist and they're right here. You shouldn't be strangers to this. These were introduced in your earlier courses that are prerequisites for this class, like 600 or 602. Moving right along, the lesson plan template. Often in this course or any course, I get an email or two, maybe one or two, but if you want to send an email, by all means do. But this is the lesson plan template. It also has the rubrics. This is also embedded in the course syllabi that I have yet to show you, or I did show you, but not all the way through. This is it. All right, this lesson plan needs to be detailed. No Google links, please. Google Docs are wonderful. However, they don't always translate. And when you do the TCAP or any course in Canvas, please use attachments. Please and thank you. Google Docs don't always transfer. We don't have time to do that. And a lot of times with email, they don't transfer on Turo email. They transfer in my Gmail, but this isn't a Gmail kind of a relationship. We're at Turo University, Graduate School of Education, no Google Doc links. Capiche? Understand. Okay? It needs to be an attached document or embedded within this plan. Details are so important in this culminating project and lesson plan that can be scaffolded into a unit of instruction that you will be able to teach, apply it to your TCAP. So important. And we should meet one-to-one or at least give me the opportunity to give you feedback on this lesson plan that you are designing that is grade band conscious, meaning what grade level thematically with the social studies, which you'll be unpacking and learning and owning with the framework analysis within the social studies in New York State, and aligning and attaching literacy connections, which are modules 7, 8, and 9. They're proven strategies. You can go out of the box, but understand I'm going to be giving you feedback because I want you to be successful. And in being successful in this course or any learning lesson design, you need to make certain that everything is aligned and it's designed in a way that can be given to any colleague of mine or yours, and that the details are there, and that you're teaching the content of social studies within the theme, within the literacy strategy. That's proven. All right, in your modules, I'm going to share. All right, so going back into this, we also have the themes and resources for grades 1 through 6. And then in module 1, and every module, there's readings or text, we call them. And there's the baseline survey that's due tonight at 11:59. Have fun with this. Make a video if you want, or put it in writing. But all right, and then also the discussion board that's due June 9th. Mark your calendars. Put this down, and then of course communicate if something happens. If you don't communicate with me, I'm going to communicate with you. If you don't return an email within a reasonable time, I'm going to be concerned because I'm a caring human to other caring, hopefully conscientious humans. So just be mindful that I'm going to track you down to make sure everything's okay. And then the discussion board, concept-based learning and teaching. This is based on the 3 texts that you are either watching or reading and applying. All right. And then be mindful of the rubric that is in your syllabi. It's also going to be pushed out on Wednesday with regard to as we're acclimating to our discussion board frenzy and the hard deadlines. All right. So we need to be mindful of deadlines. This is a graduate level course. If there are other arrangements, we can talk privately, but most importantly, deadlines are deadlines. I hope this introduction video is helpful to you in your success and in your journey in completing this course into the destination of being a licensed teacher in New York State and applying social studies and the arts to your design of your lesson plan that can easily be scaffolded into a unit of instruction that you will teach. Be well, be mindful, and communicate.